All right, it is showtime. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. We already got some people in the room here. We already got Funko Freddy in the house. We got all sorts of people in the house already. Excellent. I love it. Love to see it. For those of you who are here, you probably already read the announcement. Sorry that you're just seeing my up front face just blasted into your screen there. We're going to be opening on up the rest of this the rest of the screen here, so that you can see what we do have going on. And let me see here. We got the preview all set. I'm making sure we got everything set up. Hello, Terry. How's it going? Welcome, Chucky. How's it going? We got Tim in the house. Hello, hello. How is everybody doing today? Yes, indeed. We are going to be actually giving out, for those that saw there, new character approaches for those that played Super Smash Bros. You know, a new foe appears. A new character approaches. The old Super Smash Bros. That's kind of what we're doing here. We're releasing the first character that we've created, or that I've created. I'm going to be showing you this little fella right here. And this is kind of going to show you what the avatars are going to look like. It's going to show you what the characters are going to look like. For your avatar, there's going to be like a customizable set. You'll be able to change your eye color. There will be some preset hairs and stuff like that. All sorts of different things that you can hop onto and do. Connection is unstable if you're on Wi-Fi. Well, I'm not on Wi-Fi, so the connection being unstable makes literally zero sense. So hopefully everyone can see me all right. Everyone is able to hear me okay. No idea what the hell's going on to the connection here, but our screen is running just fine. I don't have any issues running on in the background. Our memory seems to be functioning fine. We're not using Brave browser anymore today. So whatever's going on with the internet is just the internet for today. So we'll just have to deal with that. That's the joy of living next to a military base. Your shit just gets wonky out of nowhere. Someone's testing something today. Elbow cough, elbow cough, elbow cough. Good vibes, elbow cough. Maybe that's why you need Brave back. No, Brave browser was fucking up my system. My computer has started working amazingly since deleting Brave browser. I will never put Brave browser onto my computer again, ever. It's never going to be on my computer ever again in the history of ever. It has started running much better since even just having it in existence. It just my computer was flashing, testing something for the Russians. That's what Terry says. Testing something for the Russians. It's funny. Good humor, good humor. Always good to have a laugh. Hopefully no one takes anything too seriously here. All righty. Let's see. Let's find a neutral page to hop onto. Got the My Inventory. That seems to be one that's pretty good. Let's just go to the generic Atomic Hub page. That's where we're starting. That's where we'll begin all of this. All right. Let's go ahead and share the screen, please. Window. And we'll share this bad boy right here. Hoobity hoobity hoo. How do you like me now? Boom. And we'll just extend that to the top. Bingo, bango, bongo. All right, and as you can see, the leading gaming NFT platform. Hooray! Go for you, Atomic Hub. Let's hope that the Wax token starts recovering a little bit, because I mean there's so many fun cool drops going on. You'd love to be able to take part. Obviously this, with it being so low compared to what it has been, this would seem to be a good time to buy. That being said, it has dropped again. Who knows, it may drop lower. It's just the way that the market flows, but lots of news and stories going on inside the blockchain, as well as, of course, as you know, Faded Monsuta, we have our own news here. So let's go ahead and just hop right into the sneak peek. We are going to go ahead and show off Sleekerella. This is the first avatar, the first character that we have created. This character will be hanging out inside of Toxylvania. Your character will not be quite as tall as this one. Everyone's going to be generically the same size. I have thought about adding like height as well as weight. And then if you were to change the height and the weight, that would, you know, increase the amount of pixels it takes to make your legs. Your character would be rounder, certain things like that. One of the challenges being faced when creating this character was making sure we weren't copying anybody. For those of you who have been paying attention to a lot of the stuff going on with a lot of fun projects, they've been getting smacked down by the old Atomic Hub for saying that stuff is not original content, it's not original art, and that's what we wanted here, was completely original. So I haven't seen anything that looks quite like this. Obviously, with decades of pixel art and animations and characters and stuff like that existing throughout all the games in existence, this is pretty unique on its own. I haven't seen anything exactly like it. Obviously, there's shit that looks sort of like it. But then again, when you're using blocks, everything kind of looks the same. But we tried to make sure you have your own unique style. Looks good. Thank you so much, Rachel. I absolutely. That's part of the reason that this character grew on me over time. And that's the nice thing, is now we have the prototype. Now we have kind of the character and how it's going to be made and things like that. So it's going to be a lot more streamlined in getting the rest of the characters made, because we have the general character created, or rather the body type. If it's going to be heavier, they're going to be rounder, obviously. Some of the characters are going to look similar to Sleekerella. Some are going to be a little bit bigger, so on and so forth. And then that crazy cast. And that's the other fun thing is we can shrink these down. We can add GIFs or sprites, rather, that we can put into video games to create that animation and things like that. So this character will be walking around, or might be standing there and might be idling up and down like they do for some weird reason. You know what I'm talking about? Like in the pixel things, when like the character's just like kind of going up and down because there's not really any more animation. I'll stop bouncing up and down now. But I think you get my point. But that's generally what we're going to be going for. We are going to make promos of this card. I'm not sure how many of them we're going to give away. In terms of getting these out to people and things like that, it would be fun to use these as like the playable Monsuta CardShark for the beta, just like we're doing for everything. We're kind of creating those promo cards, so we'll give away. The other thing is that I don't foresee a pack for these characters, because if we were to create rarities for them, that would imply that one character is better than another, and that wouldn't really do well for fucking balance now, would it? So that's one of the things that we're trying to make sure, is that stuff is actually balanced. And if stuff is actually balanced, then there shouldn't be different rarities for these characters. Obviously, I would like to say that Eddie Maxim, that character, is going to be, specifically made and be rare or something like that. But then when people have that character, if that just means that they win because my ability is too overpowered, the game is no fun. Now everyone's trying to use just that character. Everyone's just trying to use the best deck that works with that character only, and that's what you use over and over again, because that's what gives you the highest percentage chance of winning, which is boring. Now, there's, of course, going to be something that ultimately takes the highest percentage win rate, right, in general. But that being said, if you add more variations, more playable Monsuta CardSharks with different abilities, as well as cards that enhance those abilities, it's very easy to make a counter that way. So that way, if someone does decide to use the thing that, I don't know, wins 51% of the time against other characters, and, in general, on average, it has like a 1%, 2%, something like that, then at least there's a counter that will win, 75, 80% of the time, just based off of it being a very weak matchup for it. And that's kind of what we're trying to do, is obviously, and like I said, it's not going to be 100% chance. Now, if you pick a counter deck to what your opponent is using, you still have to make the right moves. It's not just autoplay. It's not just going to magically make the best move for you. That looks sleek, says MTF King Kong. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Is she the girlfriend of Slender Jackson? It's so funny that you say that. It's so funny. So that was part of the reason that we were going to talk about the blends. Specifically, the next blends that are going to be coming out are more than likely going to be for the Christmas character, as well as, Kringle Klaus, as well as Baby Boink. Just simple animations, just some fun stuff to add to it, just to practice up on animations. It's better to do it on things like that don't actually have a consequence in the game. And just, always good to polish off the skills and stuff like that. You all have seen the other animated GIFs and stuff like that we've done for NFTs and for different things. And that's kind of back to the utilization. We have utility for the Faded Monsuta logo blend because it gives you extra giveaway opportunities and stuff like that, extra entries into the contests, if you will, if you're in our Discord. So we want to add utility like that to some of these blends, and that's why we're starting off with these holiday ones, because there's a very clear utility that we can add to that, and that is that for anyone who's holding these blends, depending on how many blends you hold of it, XYZ, you're actually going to get airdropped the next year's holiday event. So basically, instead of hoping that you're awake at the right time, hoping that you're going to be able to make it, depending on how many there are, if you have X amount, you'll get this many of these. Oh, pardon me, I had a coffee burp there. You'll get this many of the upcoming, skins and stuff like that. You could still stay up. You could still get your free copy and get in on the drops like we've been doing, and so on and so forth. But that being said, we're also at that point, we want the skins to be something you can purchase in game by staking for tetrahydronium credits. Because think about that. If it's going to be, Christmas next year and stuff like that, that's going to be something that is, within that time frame that we should be testing for that. So literally the only time that would happen is maybe this Christmas, based off of how much people actually have in order, because it's just going to be starting off in the beta, and who knows how much everyone's going to have, how much will make those initial skins. Ultimately, everything is going to be priced towards what the daily, weekly, monthly output of THC that is available via the total pool of cards that are in existence. We're going to want to make sure that we're trying to get as much of that put back into the pool, so to speak, so that you can go back and harvest it back out through the game, of course, through the different purchases, getting the different NFTs and all that good stuff. But that being said, it would be nice to get airdropped for having these things, for going through, being parts of these events and stuff like that, putting use to these blends. And that's one of the ways that, we usually do a blend competition where whoever's number one gets something. But there's lots of people who made those blends and they didn't come close to placing and stuff like that, but they had 3. Those people should still be rewarded, in my opinion. That's things like the Slender Jackson one, that blend specifically. And so that's what we're going to be doing is we're going to be, once we create those blends and we have those competitions and everyone has those good days, we're going to be airdropping some of those craftables in the future, because that's what these skins are going to be. These skins that you can put on your actual Monsuta to change their appearance while dueling and stuff like that. That's going to be something that you can craft and spend your tetrahydronium credits on in the future. So instead of having to spend your tetrahydronium credits on that, you could get one for free, or just, cut down on your costs. If you want to get 2, 3, 4 of them, well, guess what? You already got to start off with 1. And, if you have, let's say that there's going to be 8 per season, or 8 per holiday or something like that, and you have 8 of the blend, and that gets you each day of the blend, so on and so forth. Hit the like button, folks are saying. Thank you so much for joining us. We got Leland in the house. Thank you for hopping on in. And, of course, today's going to be a little bit short today. I am celebrating my grandmother's 95th birthday today. So the family is doing all sorts of stuff. We're running all over the place, but still wanted to give you all this update, show you the new character. Hello. How's it going? We got Left House in the house, Left House Crypto coming on in here saying hello. And, of course, for those of you who don't know, Left House is the person who actually runs the NFT Action News. Usually on every single day. Actually, yes, 95th. Yes, indeed. She has been around for a long time, and hopefully she'll be around for a long time more. She's in great health. So, she's just keeps on going. She's insane. So, hopefully I inherited that. I would love to live to 95 and be in the shape that she has been in. Because, she's still able to get around and travel and whatnot. She even still drives her car sometimes. So that's just, if I'm 95 and I can drive my car, that's not bad. That is not bad. You know what I'm saying? But I've had it on this for so long. Boop, 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 boop. Let me go ahead and pull up my inventory, and then we'll go ahead and go to Faded Monsuta. Let's go ahead and go to Glitched Slender Jackson. Boom. So let's go ahead and open this one on up. And there you go. Just so you guys can see what I'm talking about instead of just seeing Sleekerella. I left that up for a while so everyone could see what we were talking about in terms of that new character, but might as well go on over here. Halloween promo card. So basically what I'm trying to tell folks is that anyone that is holding at least one of these, you're going to get at least the next Slender Jackson promo. If we create a new one, which I kind of do want to alter it a little bit each year. I don't want it just to be the same NFT because the skins, we're never doing another skin. So for those of you who are new that weren't here, I'm going to go ahead and like remove that from giant screen so I don't just murder anyone that's watching this. I'm so sorry. I should have been like, hey, yo, bright flashing lights coming your way. But anyways, so basically just wanted to let you know that you will be getting airdropped of these. And like I said, so if we created a Halloween skin for one character, that character's not getting another Halloween skin. That is it. So when someone comes in and the game is functioning and they're staking and they're getting their THC and then they're going and burning some of that THC, or rather putting it back in the pool to craft, their own little Halloween character, and then they go over to the Monsuta, Grand Monsuta Stadium, the Grand Faded Monsuta Stadium, and then they're going to go battle, right? And then they're in the ranked match, and then they see a character that they can't find anywhere in terms of craftables, and that'll be Werebo Bongin or something like that, and they'll be trying to figure out how the heck do I get that, and then they'll find out that all of you wonderful people that have been purchasing these NFTs or were there when we were dropping them and stuff like that, you guys have all of the first renditions, and you guys are going to have the only renditions of these cards. No one else is going to be able to purchase them with THC credits. If you weren't here, too bad, so sad. That's just how collectibles work. They get released in the beginning, and then that's it. They're done. That's how collectibles are supposed to work. If you work at Ty and you own Beanie Babies, so sorry for you. That is not how that one worked, which we all see what happens when they continuously re-release things, and you're like, look, it's happening again. Card collectors go crazy. Absolutely, which is why it's the three-pronged approach. That's why collecting is the first prong of our three-pronged approach, which is, of course, the collecting, there is the harvesting, and there is the battling. You're going to be able to battle one another with your cards. That's super-duper important. You're going to be able to harvest Tetrahydrinium, the raw form, and get yourself those Tetrahydrinium credits, which you'll be able to spend all over the town. And, of course, in order to do either of those things, you have to collect them in the first place. Some people may stop at collecting. If that's not if you want more, then we have the harvesting. And if you want an actual game and not just a harvest, boom, we have the final prong. That is the battling. So again, it's meant to just kind of pull in an actual ecosystem. You'll have your people that just like the art, that just collect. You'll have your people that really want that token. And then you'll have your people that are actually here to play the game, that are actually here to earn the merits and play all that stuff and for the strategy and the fun of it all, and to get to the top of the ladder rankings and try and get #1 mints and stuff like that. And then if you're one of those battlers that gets one of those #1 mints, you might be able to go back and sell that to one of these collectors that has no chance of ever getting to the top of the ladder rankings. They can't play the game. They're not that good at it, whatever reason. Now you're one of the people that's got a #1 mint, and you can go, you can go sell it if you want to. You can hold on to it forever if you want to. That's kind of the whole point of this, is it's just a player-based economy. All y'all are going to be able to do all of this stuff with whatever you want. And that's why I always tell people, if you want to hold on to shit, cool. If you don't see the value in it, cool. I'm not going to get into an argument with anyone over, how things will age, so on and so forth. No one can predict that, right? My goal as the developer is to continue to move forward, to continue to create the game, to get as much of the art ready, to get as much of this system ready, and then, build a team around it, and then create a functioning ship in which everyone can revolve around and can do whatever they want within that system, right? Which is why we have that three-prong approach. And so that's what I want, is I want to build the boat, I want to set the boat into the water, and then all of you get to steer it. And there will be events, there will be blends, there will be things here and there that will tempt you to spend your coveted THC, right? We're going to have all sorts of craftables, all sorts of stuff going on. And then now you got to decide, do I want to hold on to my THC or do I want to go craft that NFT? That's going to be the whole point of this. That's my job. I create all the obstacles, all the fun things for you to decide what you want to do with. And then from that point on, some people get super hyped about something. They buy a whole bunch of it. That ends up not being valuable. And then this other thing that got kind of tossed to the wayside, the few people that decided to pick that up, that may end up being the more valuable thing just for the sheer fact that there's less mints of it, so on and so forth. It's just, it's all ebb and flow. Card collectors go crazy. We still got the same thing on there. But yeah, that's really the gist of it, guys. We're going forward. We're creating something that is fun, and letting you decide what it is worth, which is why a lot of this stuff has been dropped for free. It's all a concept. We've raised funds because we need to keep the lights on, keep the ship afloat, and make sure that we can keep on making the game. And it's bare minimums for that. And that's what we want to do, is make sure that we're not putting you guys out and charging you millions and millions of dollars before there's even a game made. Just because even when you're doing it for a legit reason, it's a really easy way to create mistrust in a community. When you have millions of dollars that have already been accrued, and now that timer is ticking away and there's not a game and people are freaking out, and could be a very realistic reason. Could be that, one of the smart contracts isn't working like someone thought it was. A bit of the source code's not working as well as someone wanted it to. And a major function of the game is now glitched. And now you've either got to scrap a whole bunch of stuff and start from scratch, or you got to try and go through and scan through all of the individual code and see where the error is. It's a freaking nightmare, which is why, it makes more sense to build it up and create the thing. And then once we know that the thing works, then we charge the money, because then everyone can just go in and play and have a good time and create that economy that everyone's excited to, as opposed to sit around and wait for it after they've already invested thousands of dollars into their land and their other things, and so on and so forth. And that's it. And this isn't like me dogging anyone else's method, anything. This is just how Faded Monsuta is going to work and how we're going to function. Which some people like, some people love it, and a lot of those people hang out. A lot of those people are invested in the project in one way or another, whether it be time or actual finances. We have a lot of people who just hang around the Discord that try to get stuff. We have some people who started their wax wallet with Faded Monsuta and got their first bit of wax selling a couple NFTs from here, and I think that's the coolest thing ever. I'm not offended that someone made a bit of wax off of one of my NFTs and is now able to explore the wax blockchain. That's cool. That's what we want. It's what we want. We want people to get into this and to create a wallet and see what this is and get their first free NFT and go, what the hell is this? And look more into it. And then they realize there's this entire world. This is an entire project that people can get into. So now we're going to do the next thing. We're going to go ahead and we're going to start the grubfish. We're going to go ahead and get that competition rolling now. Oh, hold on. Before I get into grubfish, before I get into anything crazy like that, I'm not going to start that, but let's go ahead and address what I said earlier. Please send, anyone who didn't check the Discord, please check the announcements there. Lieutenant Dan brought up an awesome point in terms of, the total prize pool. Why is there a prize pool that exists? Is this the maximum amount that could possibly be earned? There was a lot of fair questions that were asked that did not get answered. And instead of, banging our heads against the wall or people being afraid of getting banned and asking questions, everyone this weekend, please send me your questions that you have about Wombat Dungeon Masters, about any of the staking, whether you want to know whether everything is safe or not, what our contingency plan is if anything does go wrong. Like, I want everyone to feel as comfortable as possible. That email is going to go out on Monday, and I'm giving everyone the whole weekend. Like I said, I've got a super busy weekend this weekend. But that doesn't mean that I can't take everyone's information, compile it all together, and send one flat email on Monday, bringing up the most important things that we want to know. Just because, obviously, if we have 10,000 questions, then they may not even answer the email. So we're going to comprise it to the most points, specifically addressing, how people are spoken to by moderators and stuff like that in the Wombat Discord. The Wombat Gamers Discord. We want to make sure that people can ask questions. We want to make sure that people can, especially about the game mechanics, that should be a very easy answer that shouldn't, inspire rage or anything like that from anyone. And it shouldn't inspire insults from anyone on the staff. And then again, sometimes moderators aren't even paid by anyone. They're just people who have been given a role. So, and I'm not like, pooping on any moderators or anything like that. But yeah, it doesn't make sense, doesn't add up, which is why we're going to ask questions. That's what we do. I'm a firm believer in being able to do that. And as everyone knows, you are just DM me on the Discord. All of you, I believe, are in our Discord already. So send me your messages there. Any concerns, anything like that. The reason I'm asking for people to DM me is not because I want to keep it on the down low. Like, I'm going to publish whatever they answer with and stuff like that. Like, I'm not going to keep it on the down low. It's just, it's easier for me to see and keep track of than stuff that gets, for those of you who have trouble finding giveaways and stuff like that in all the different areas in the drop zone, it's the same thing with the general discussion and all that other stuff. It can get very easily lost. And I'm not sitting around and copying and pasting. So that's why just reach out to me personally. And it's better anyways. Then I can respond back and forth. We can have a whole conversation. And then I can add your question to the email. And again, it'll be a lot easier to find because individual conversations don't have hundreds of people messaging stuff, especially because we also have the message counter for giveaways. So that's where a lot of the messages come from. A lot of people want to be active to make sure they're still building up their messages. So that's we don't want to like dissuade people from talking. So make sure that you send me a message. I have my DMs open. They're always open if anyone ever has any questions. Words, how do they work? But yeah, that's the gist of things, everyone. I want to make sure that gets addressed. I want to make sure that people are popping in there and looking at the announcements because we do regularly address things in the announcements. And if you ever wonder, Speedster Misprint is the best. Thank you for the support, Sensei. Hello, how's it going? We got Urban Freaks up in the house. Hello. And guys, head on over to Twitch. I'm going to go ahead and pull that up now myself. Twitch.tv/NFT Action News. All right. That should be the right one. I'm going to make sure. Be the right one. It is. Look at that. Boom. Yo. Excellent. Now head on over to Twitch, everyone, because that is where we are doing this. NFT Action News. Okie dokie. So you should be able to join now. You will hit !play. That is how you're going to be joining. I mean, on the Playable Monsuta staking. Yes. This is he actually came 10 minutes early. That's funny because usually we go much longer than this. Usually we go, until 1 p.m., maybe a little bit after, or 1 p.m. We go till about 12 p.m., a little bit after 12 p.m. Sometimes we go 12:15, 12:30, because we always got the 1 p.m. Pacific show, the NFT Action News, where they have their open giveaway today. Remember, so if that YouTube channel that you were on, I hope you subscribed to it. I hope that you liked it, that video, because they are going to have another show on YouTube as well as Twitch today, and they will be doing it right here, actually, on the Twitch channel. So you can actually come to Twitch if you want to, and you'll do the same thing, !play. You'll hop on in here, and let's see here. We're going to go ahead and give away some Sleekerella. We're definitely going to give away some NFTs of that. We haven't even printed those yet, mostly because I do know that there are some folks that do like to watch the templates, and they'll anytime a new one pops up, they somehow know about it. So whenever we want to have a true sneak peek, we wait to mint those because the moment that everyone who knows how the blockchain works, the moment that we mint that template, or rather we create that template, even if we don't mint any of that specific template, it doesn't matter. It shows up there. You can look it up on the main page. If you go to the Explorer and you pull that up, they have the template section, and you can actually hit, including ones without any mints. And so that's where all of that fun stuff is. But yeah, OMG, let's go. That's right. We're going to have some Sleekerella up for grabs. We'll do 2 races for Sleekerella. We'll do top 3 top 3. Oh wait, no. I like doing. It's not as exciting when we do the top 3. We'll do first and we'll do last. All right, first and last, and we'll do 2 of those competitions. And then let's see here. I also want to give away other goodies. And let's see here. Okay, so let's give away some cheddar board. Get some of those out. And then let's see here. Oh, yes, by the way, if you do !play and you add your .wham, let's do it. Top 24, right? Everyone gets a prize. We're only at 14 right now. So let's pull this on up. Let's go ahead and go on over to the inventory. Pull Faded Monsuta on up. And so we're going to do, so we'll do 5 of these bad boys will go away of the baby boink. And for those of you that were listening, that's actually a big deal. So we'll actually do the cards that are going to be blendable here in the nearby future. Definitely within this month. Not the month of February, but like in the next 30 days, we're going to be having some blends that pop out. Very focused on the actual game creation portion at this point so that we can show off our capabilities and what we're able to do and what we can lead to as we do more packs and do more characters and all that other fun stuff as we build towards quarter 4. But yeah, we want to get that first scene ready where you have the characters walking around the scene and we want to actually show off the first little bit. Because, I mean, that would be fun to do. So that's kind of the main focus at this moment in time. So hard at work. But let's go here. We got Baby Boink. We're going to do Kringle Klaus as well. So Kringle Klaus will go out as well. We'll do 5 of that. And then Slender Jackson, right? How many do we have of those left? Alrighty. We're pretty low on those, I think. Right? Yeah, we're lowish on those. So we're going to do 3 of Slender Jackson. So the first 2 are going to be Baby Boink and Kringle Klaus. The next one is going to be 3 of Slender Jackson. One after that. And then the next 2 will be the 3 of, or the first and last for Sleekerella. So there'll be 4 Sleekerellas given out. There'll be 3 Slender Jacksons. There will be 5 Kringle Klaus and 5 Baby Boink. Bingo, bango, bongo. That's how we're going to do it. Ha-ha. No Twitch for me. Guess I'm out. No, Chucky. Oh, Chucky, you got to make the Twitch. For some reason, I can't edit this one. Christmas again. Yes. We're going to do the blend in Christmas. For those of you who are wondering when that blend may occur, I have mentioned a Christmas in July event multiple times. So, and also think about that. Our collection started in July. July 15th is actually the start date of the collection, the first NFT ever made for Faded Monsuta, or rather minted. So, you know, yes, indeed. So we got, so pretty easy for that one. And Chucky, I really do hope that you are able to make a Twitch one. And we'll even wait here an extra minute before we start this bad boy off. Start at the 35 marker. Let's see here. This is going to be for Baby Boink, as we said before. And for the people that are here, we're going to just do 2 in a row, all right? So we're going to do the grubfish, and then we're going to do the dancing mushrooms afterwards. And then we'll give everyone a chance that's new or wasn't here before. You'll get a chance to hop on in. Because, again, I think that this is the best method in order to get everyone in there. We don't have to manually enter anyone in. We can't manually enter anyone in. That's the one thing I do find kind of annoying about the Twitch method. I would like to be able to enter people in manually, but for whatever reason, that is not the case. That's the secret. Wink, wink. Well, yeah, that's you know, that's why I always tell people to show up. None of this is like secret, but you know, if you don't show up to anything and don't pay attention to any news, then yeah, it's a secret. You didn't pay attention. You missed out. Ah, hubbity hoo. This cracks me up. All right, we're ready. Good evening. How's it going? How's it going? And let's go ahead and hop on the old Grubber Fish Royale with the Grub Explode enabled. If anyone wants to dash anyone's hopes, you can. But in the meantime, exclamation charge, exclamation spin, exclamation resize, exclamation turn, exclamation moon, and exclamation dodge. Again, top 5 for this one are going to be getting themselves a baby boink. And then next, the dancing mushrooms will determine who will get the, whatchamacallit, Kringle Klaus. Somehow forgot. All right, we're almost to the top 5. So we're almost to our winners. There's our winners. There you go. Musical Man, Oz, YY, Stikeen, Farging, Icehole. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Oh, that's Lieutenant Dan. Lieutenant Dan is in the house. All right, and Farging Icehole is the winner. Congratulations. Congratulations. Alrighty, and first place for these 5 ones will get an extra misprint sent to them. We'll give a pop of poison out for each of these ones for first place because y'all win the same prize. It just makes sense to me to give first place a little extra something, something. Alrighty, it looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All 5 of you have put your info in there. Excellent, excellent. Baby boink. And we'll add pop of poison in there. As I say, Lieutenant, I have yours is one of the super memorable dot whams. I think of it as dot icky because it's IQY, so it reads as dot icky to me. so I can always, as soon as I see it, I'm like, aha, I know who you are. All right, we're going to the dance-off. Dance-off is occurring. This is for Kringle Klaus. Oh man, someone just did a little evil laugh. Must have been Goku while firing all his spirit bombs. Don't worry, rookie. We are going to be redoing this here. We're going to be. This is the last one for this round. We're doing three more giveaways, so you'll be able to exclamation play on the next one. Oh, top 5 won, by the way. I haven't been doing a good job of announcing, but the online in Blue Penguin, we got Frazzle in the house. Both of you guys are winners. Oz YY, you are also a winner. MTF King Kong and Charbo187, and of course, first place is going to get a misprint pop of poison. So we'll copy that on down, add it to the notes. And we're speed running this. As I said, we got all sorts of crazy stuff going on today. 2, 3, 4, 5. Alrighty. And that was for Kringle Klaus. And pop of poison. Going out to Food Monsters when we are all said and done here. And here we go. Okie dokie. Play again. All right, exclamation play. That's how you're going to go ahead and get on in here. Rookie M, now is the time to hit that exclamation play. And you can also add your dot wham in there, so make sure that you do put that in there. Sorry, I'm just drumming over here. Got all sorts of crazy stuff today. Going to a nice steakhouse tonight. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a good time. So I think that's what they serve there. It's been a while since I've gone really anywhere. COVID was dumb. We've gone a few places, but we're gonna get out there more though. That's the goal. Food Monsters is a real wallet, by the way. Yes, indeed it is. Yes, indeed it is. The old Ankaroo. The old Ankaroo. We're up to 15 contestants. We're going to go ahead and start here at 1241. I'll pull us on through. We'll do 2 more there. Boop, 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 boop. And what we're actually going to do is, for time's sake, instead of doing 2 races, doing 2 separate competitions for Funko Freddy, we're going to do first and second and then the last 2. So first 2 and last 2 are going to get a Sleekerella. So those will be our 4 that get the first ones once they're minted and sent out, which I will be busy all day today, but we will be getting that giveaway train started at some point today, as well as the sending out all of these prizes and minting those first Sleekerella promo cards. And yeah, it should be a good time, y'all. Should be a good time. It's 12:41. It's the time I said I was going to start. I am so sorry if you have not entered. If you haven't caught on, I am vamping for you to get an extra second in or 2 so that you can get in there. Oh, looks like we got 1 more. Oh, we got 2 more. We got people that are hopping in right now, and I'm going to hit that choose game right this second now. Sorry, guys. I did wait longer than I said I would, to be fair. All right, let's go ahead and start this Grubfish Royale. Now, this first one, top 3 are going to get Slender Jackson. First place, we get a Pop of Poison. That's how we're going to do it. Let's go. Hashtag die, says Matt. Oh, this is fun. The online in, Charbo, Rookie I Am, and Oz YY. You are all unfortunately out, but don't be discouraged. We have 1 more chance for y'all to win. Purging Ice Hole is out. Lakara, Leland, and Tim Hendricks all gone. Tim Hendricks, good to see you in the room. Must have snuck on. I did not see you. Wow, Funko Freddy, that was a dangerous maneuver there. Narrowly rolling around that thing there. That was wild. That was wild. Here we go. We got someone going real quick. Nika N1KA654 is going quickly. Blue Penguin FR OSOM out of there. We got Boogie Dragon 777, also Dunzo. Funko Freddy is gone. Only 1 more, and we have our top 3. Oh, it looks like MTF King Kong just missed the podium, and it looks like Nika654 is going to be our grand prize winner. Congratulations. Every time I see that, I think of like Nikolai. Nikolai. It's reminds me of a very Russian name. But anyways, we're going to copy that. Bing, bang, boom. Congratulations, Nika654, Stakeen, and Madamore. You are all winners. And, of course, first place is going to get that Pop of Poison as well. And let's move on into the dance-off. Now, again, the first 2 and the last 2, all right? So last and second to last, in second and first place. Those 4 will be winning a prize. First place will also win Pop of Poison. Husha. Dance-off time. Do, 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 do. Do 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 do. Morton Matt is just a Grubfish pro, bro. Morton Matt's always winning the Grubfishies. Oz YY, you are out of here. Ozzy's gone. MTF King Kong, you are out of here as well. OSOM is gone. Maddie is out of here. Maddie Ice. We got Blue Penguin. He's gone as well. Charbo is dead. We're running. I don't know. I feel like I'd be running in this situation. Do 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 do. Oh, it's Stakeen and Boogie Dragon 777. Congratulations to you. We have first and second. Let's see who our last 2 were because they are also winning a prize. And Boogie's going to get that Papa. MTF King Kong and Ozzy. Congratulations. You 2 are also getting something. You're getting Sleekerella. Something sounded like you might not know what you're getting, or that I might not know what you're getting, but I do know what you're getting. Oh, man. So close. 2 ways there. All right, Slender Jackson. And then boom, boom. This one's going to be Sleekerella. All right. Here we go. Got that written down. And Papa Poison going out to Boogie. Congratulations, Boogie. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. That is going to be our show. We are ending 15 minutes early today. Thank you so much for joining us. And again, please send me those messages. Please, I want to be able to send all of the things in the email. One foul swoop, as I like to say. That way they can get back to us all at once. Because, just anyone that runs a company and stuff like that, it can be, the back and forth can take so long. So just the way that I have found the best is just send everything at once. One formal email, and that should handle that, and so that we actually get the answer. Also want to bring Adrian from the Wombat game onto the stream sometime, which would allow everyone to ask questions as well. That would be nice. And we can ask very specific questions from our following. So I'll be working on both things this upcoming week. This weekend we'll be working on the email and sending that out on Monday. And this upcoming week we'll be working on getting Adrian on into the stream at some point so that we can ask all the fun questions. All right, thank you everyone for showing up. Really adoring the FM. Oh, my pleasure. I'm glad that you're digging it. I'm glad that everyone is getting it. It got you on wax. See, that's what I love to hear. I love that we're bringing you on over to the wax blockchain. I love that you're checking all this stuff out. I want to make sure that everyone feels that their voice is heard, and more importantly than feeling it, I want y'all to see it in action. I don't know. This doesn't happen without everyone here, and that's why it's super important for me to getting it done. It sounds like there's a jet engine going on, but that's actually cupcakes that my awesome girlfriend is making for this 95th birthday party, because she's amazing and makes the most delicious things ever. It's actually why I started working out again. It's because I was getting super duper fat, because she just makes so much good stuff. But that's going to end our show for today. Make sure you show up to this channel. Make sure you're showing up here today in literally an hour and 13 minutes. There's going to be a free giveaway. Fatty giveaways always on the NFT Action News. They have wonderful prizes that they give away. So make sure that you're showing up. There's also amazing content, wonderful news, and you get to find out about projects that you never would have heard of anywhere else. And a lot of times they bring on the creators of said projects, which is amazing. You get to hear the word from the horse's mouth itself. So make sure you stop by. Make sure you come on. Make sure you get a chance at those wonderful free prizes. Thank you so much for showing up, everyone, and have a wonderful weekend, a wonderful rest of your Friday, whether it be morning, evening, or night. Farewell, everyone.